"Sir, can you bury my sister?" the little alien boy asked. But what the human did next. The rain fell in heavy, silver sheets over the jagged hills of Arinder 5, turning the rocky ground into slippery slopes. Marcus, a human researcher stationed on the planet, trudged through the mud, his boots sinking with every step. He had been on Arinder 5 for nearly a year, documenting the behavior of the Aelari, a small, bioluminescent alien species with delicate wings and translucent skin. Most days were routine, filled with observation and careful note-taking, but today was different. A faint sound reached him over the storm, a soft, quivering voice almost drowned by the rain. Marcus paused and scanned the dim landscape. The voice repeated, trembling, Sir, can you bury my sister?" Marcus's heart clenched. He pushed through the mud toward the voice and found a little boy, no taller than 3 human feet, his wings drooping with exhaustion. His skin shimmered pale blue, a shade dimmer than usual, and his large eyes were wet with tears. In his tiny hands, he held the limp body of a smaller creature, barely a year old by Aelari standards. I don't know how," the boy stammered, voice cracking. They can't. I can't, alone." Marcus swallowed hard, crouching to the boy's level. Hey, it's okay. We'll help. "I promise," he said, his voice steady though his stomach twisted. He had dealt with loss in human terms, but nothing could have prepared him for this. A child from another world, pleading for help to honor his dead sister. The boy nodded, relief washing over him like a sudden wave. "Her name, it's Lyra," he whispered. Marcus gently lifted the small body into his arms. Lyra's skin was cold to the touch, and her tiny chest did not move. He felt a surge of protectiveness he hadn't expected to feel for someone so alien. "Lyra will be okay. I'll make sure she gets buried properly," he said. The boy followed, his tiny wings dragging behind him as they searched for a suitable place. Marcus noticed the boy kept glancing nervously at the cliffs above, a subtle reminder that danger still lurked in Arinder's unpredictable terrain. Finally, they reached a secluded patch of soft earth near a grove of crystalline trees, their branches glowing faintly even in the storm. Marcus knelt, placing Lyra down gently. "This will be her resting place," he said softly. The boy hovered beside him, eyes wide, uncertain. Marcus realized this was more than just digging a hole. For the Aelari, burial was a sacred ritual, one that humans did not fully understand. The boy began humming a low, melodic tune, a sound that resonated with the trees. Marcus felt the vibration in his chest, a strangely calming, almost spiritual sensation. "I'll follow your lead," Marcus said. "Show me what to do." The boy nodded and used his tiny hands to gently brush away the top layer of mud, revealing sparkling soil beneath. Marcus joined him, his hands awkwardly following the boy's motions. Slowly, they worked together, digging a shallow grave that would protect Lyra's body. As they dug, Marcus asked gently, "Tell me about her. What was she like?" The boy's tears flowed freely now, his voice trembling. She liked the light. When the moon shone, she'd fly, she'd glow so bright. Everyone said she was special." Marcus nodded, feeling a pang of sorrow. "She sounds amazing. And she'll be remembered." Once the grave was ready, the boy carefully placed Lyra inside. Marcus helped, ensuring her tiny form rested peacefully. The boy then picked a few crystalline petals from the nearby trees, placing them over her body, humming all the while. Marcus watched, deeply moved by the boy's devotion. "I don't have words," Marcus admitted, feeling the weight of grief and awe. "But I can help honor her." That's what matters. The boy looked up at him, eyes wide with gratitude. Thank you, sir. Marcus gently covered Lyra with the soil, patting it down to create a smooth mound. As he did, a small glow began to emanate from the soil, Aelari energy awakening in response to the ritual. Marcus had read about this, but seeing it in person was surreal. Lyra's body seemed to shimmer faintly, as if her essence were merging with the earth, a part of the planet now. When the mound was complete, the boy hovered above it, wings quivering. He placed a tiny hand on the soil and whispered a farewell. Fly free, Lyra, he said. Marcus watched silently, feeling the intensity of the moment deepen. Then something unexpected happened. The boy turned to Marcus and asked softly, Will you teach me to take care of others too? Marcus smiled, a sense of purpose flooding him. Yes, I'll teach you everything I know. They stood in silence for a while, watching the rain ease into a soft drizzle. Marcus knew that grief was not a burden only humans bore. It was universal, transcending species. And in helping the boy bury his sister, he had learned something profound about empathy, compassion, and the fragile beauty of life. Finally, the boy looked at him, hope shining in his large, luminous eyes. Sir, thank you. Truly. Marcus patted the boy gently on the shoulder. No, little one. Thank you for showing me what it means to care. Lyra will never be forgotten. As they walked back toward the research outpost, the boy's wings fluttered more strongly, carrying a newfound sense of resilience. Marcus realized that while he had helped bury a life, he had also helped nurture the beginning of another, a bond between worlds, sealed in rain, soil, and the quiet promise of remembrance. And in that moment, Marcus understood that sometimes the most heroic acts weren't about saving the living. They were about honoring the departed with love, dignity, and unwavering presence. The storm cleared completely, leaving a glimmering rainbow over the hills. Marcus glanced down at the boy, whose tiny hand found his own. They walked side by side, carrying memory, hope, and the silent promise that Lyra's light would live on.